Hello, fifth and sixth period. This is Miss Hightower reviewing with you your work you're doing today in my absence. Starting the class, go ahead and log into quill.org. Don't try to go through Clever. Go to quill.org. Then it will ask, log in through Clever. Do not use Google. Do not log in through Google. Log in through Clever. Let's complete the last two modules of the complex sentence packet. You should have 8 already completed. You have a grade in the grade book that says Quill. Some of you have a low grade. As soon as you finish all 10 lessons in the packet, your grade will be updated. But everyone else, if you are current, you need to complete these 2 modules. They're the last 2 for the complex sentences. After you finish that, you're going to begin to work on your Room for Debate revised draft. It's due by the end of class Monday. You'll get early bird credit if you submit it by 6 p.m. today. If you don't remember, you had to go to Room for Debate, NewYorkTimes.com, find an article, and write a response. You had to respond to the article. What were you thinking? What did you agree with, disagree with? So you have already completed this. If you have not, I won't accept your revised draft if you have not written an original. I repeat, I will not read except a revised draft if I do not see the original. So go ahead and free write the original draft if you have not done so. What you don't want to do is to try to apply all of the revisions to an original draft. I'll be able to tell if you did that. I won't accept it. So if you have not written a draft at all, go ahead and draft your original, and then you can spend time getting caught up with the revisions. There's a lot of revisions, guys. So again, alert, you must update and upload your original by the end of class today. If you have not done that, that must be done today. A 250-word response to an article today. All right, so those of you who are on track and you've already written the original and uploaded it, here are the requirements for the revision. Grade aim, 300 words. So it's changed from the 250. It's a lot of work to do, guys. You got to eliminate all of the following words from your draft. Just, thing, very, big, stuff, get, got, some, feel, to me, in my opinion, I believe, said. If you want to check on a list of said words, there are different synonyms you can use for said. Click on this link and you will see all of the different ways, alternatives you can use instead of the word said. It's so boring and bland. Remove all adverbs that end in ly. You want a list of adverbs? Click on the link and this will give you most of the adverbs. Adverbs weaken our writing. As a general rule, we want to avoid adverbs. If you don't remember what adverbs are, click on this link and it will take you to this Khan Academy video for you to remember. Tip, you want to use strong verbs only in your paper. So if I remove the adverb, how do I replace that? Well, you can do so by using strong verbs. Okay, so you'll get an opportunity to use strong verbs. I have a model of, I'm going to share with you that you have to remove be verbs. And so I created, as it says here, that you have to remove be verbs. No more than 3 to be verbs. What are they? Be, am, is, are, was, were, being, been. Be, am, is, are, was, were, being, been. You got to remove them. This is not easy. It's going to be really hard. Let me give you some examples. Instead of saying, I am an English major at Harvard University, that's weak. Be verb, am. I study English at Harvard University. Stronger. Yay! Instead of saying she was passionate about her Save the Animals project, she sacrificed 3 weekends a month to nurture her Save the Animals project. See, by saying she was passionate, it's not so clear. What does passionate look like? We're all passionate in different ways. She sacrificed. Now I can see that. That's clear. All right? So you remove to be verbs to strengthen your writing. Now, if the quote from your article, if the textual reference has a to be verb, you can leave it there. No contractions. Again, if the quote or the textual reference uses a contraction, you can leave it in there. So change your didn'ts and won'ts and I'ls and should'ves and would'ves. No, they can't exist in the paper. Include at least 3 complex sentences that use after, since, although. And not only use, but it has to begin with after, since, although. Remember the comma, okay? Remember that comma that goes in that spot. So if you want credit, make sure that comma's correctly. Oh, and make sure you underline it. Be sure you follow the color coding that you should do as is outlined here. You got to include 2 words if you're aiming for an A from the list of 100 words every college student should know. Excuse me, every high school graduate should know. All right? You pick any 2 words from this list. You got to use it correctly in context. It has to be used correctly. I'll note because you italicize the word and it's in blue font. Include 2 semicolons, bold red. Include 1 sentence with exactly 25 words. Make sure the font is green. If you're aiming for a B, yes, you also write 300 words. You have to eliminate the same words. Here's the same list requirements. Yours change when you get to the B verbs. You can use 4 instead of the 3 the A people are limited to because it's really hard to get rid of B verbs. And you still have to do the same for the complex sentence. Make sure they're underlined. You only have to use 1 word from the the high school list, 1 semicolon, and a sentence with exactly 20 words. All right. Upload this to Canvas. By the end of class Monday, you will have class time to work on it. It's not homework. You will have class time to work on it. However, there is a 25% increase to this assignment's grade. Anybody need extra credit? If you upload by 6 o'clock tonight. Criteria for grading: complete sentences. Can't have any capitalization errors, spelling, end marks, commas, none of that. You have to have that original draft submitted or else I will not grade this revised draft. Include your grade aim on the title line of your paper. Include your grade aim. I need to know you're aiming for an A or a B. Be sure to color code your paper, indent your paragraphs, properly formatted heading in the upper left. That doesn't need to be double spaced. Times New Roman size 12, it's double spaced. And you cannot use any more than 3 quotes. 3 quotes. Textual references from the article. A good paper is about you explaining evidence. It's not you packing your paper with evidence. So good writers explain evidence. Okay? So your assignment today: first, finish those 2 modules in Quill and then start this paper. And you will get extra credit if you turn it in by 6 o'clock tonight, and you will have class time Monday. Monday, I will conduct grade conferences all next week. I'm conducting grade conferences. I'll pull you into a breakout room so we can talk about your grade. I can look at your resubmits, answer any of your questions. And all next week, our focus is going to be on edgenuity. We're going to spend 35 minutes a day after Monday working on edgenuity. Y'all have a great weekend. Get to work.